Greetings and welcome to BK Beacon Skin Graphic Design Tech, and you are highly welcome to our next model of our lesson by title Navigating and Exploring Graphic Design Apps. That is navigating and exploring graphic design apps. And the first app that we're going to look at is known as Background Remover. So you go to your Play Store. If you haven't downloaded that, you download the Background Remover. Then you are going to open this. So after opening this and you have followed the various protocols, you take remove background. So click on this icon where remove background. So you're going to select the image that you want the background to be removed. Okay. So I'm going to select this image here so that we're going to remove the background precisely. So the background has actually been removed. It's already transparent and you can be able to import it into your applications or whatsoever you want to use. Then now at this level, there are different aspects. So yeah, we're going to take a tick. After taking a tick, right? You're going to school. You're going to see background. You're going to see resize and all the rest. You have resize. Okay, maybe you want it to be in this format and all the rest. Yes, or these other formats. We don't want the format. Now we have background, right? You want to change the background of this particular person. Okay, and so on, so forth, just like that, just like that. Yeah, so discover there's some ones that you need to apply some certain kind of things there and all the rest. So after doing this, right, you can take a save, right? You can take a save or you can save your image. So you can save your image. So that's the first thing that you've done in the background remover or background enhancer. Yes, now we haven't removed the background yet. We haven't done that. But now, how can we be able to remove the background from this particular image? We click on the create new. Okay. Now, after click on the create new, you can still go again to this particular image again. Yes, the image that you want to remove the background there. Now, we want to just remove just the background. Same process, take a tick. Okay. Then after take a tick, you can scroll, you can give the color or anything before that. But for transparency, this more background. Take a save. Yes, so I'm going to take a save of that image. So next, um, we are done with background remover. Yes, definitely. So we're done with background remover. So the next app that we're going to look at it is at the level of looking at Pixel app. Okay, but before looking at Pixel app, we're going to look at PixArt. Okay, this is another app that we're going to make use of as time goes on. So PixArt. So you click on this particular icon. So make sure I get this from Play Store. Then you download it. So now, so these are some certain things that they can tell you all this and all the rest. You are not interested in all this, so you can probably take next. You take, I mean, you are these. Okay, no issues. You can just select what you want to select. Edit photos and videos, social media searches, logos and graphics. So I take logo graphics, so you can select as many as possible. Just to follow the protocols, so what they're asking you or demanding, so you can get access to PixArt. So now on the top right on the top screen, we have inspiration, we have explore, we have following, we have AI generated, like in terms of imagery. Then down we have presence, we have additions, that's when you have to add your project. Then we have your various work. Uh-huh. Then we have your notifications. So these are some basic description of your pics art. Okay. So we just wait a little bit for the application or the to to open. So now when it opens, you're going to take, we have photos, we have video, we have template, we have draw color, we have add text, more background. So this color you can able to more background as well, right? In PixArt. Yeah, so these are some certain things. Blank, we have color background. You can add certain colors to your background. So these are some of the things that you can able to manipulate, right, in PixArt. Then now my avatar, then text to image. So you can able to import your image and add some specific kind of text, right, to your image. We have AI replace. You can able to make different types of replacement. We have AI logo. Now this is a little bit of consistency, like more of applications. We have stickers and all. So this about AI assistants, see, and all the rest, right? Let's take this one above here. We have back to school and all the rest. So these are some certain things. So when you open this, you can click on edit image or video. So it's going to take you to a gallery. Okay. So we are going to select what we just worked on. Okay. So we're going to select on what we just worked on. Um, let's do something. Okay. So after clicking on the image, right, or what you want to work on, so it's going to direct you to this particular place. So we just wait for it to just kind of connect. Yes, at times PixArt might be somehow slow in connection. So at a certain point, you need to be patient. Yeah, you need to be patient to see that it works out as you expect. Okay. So good. So when the image has been exported, we are going to have tools. They're going to be a little bit rapid. We have tools. We have on the tools icon. We have crop. We have you can able to crop it. We have free crop. We have shape crop. These are various crops. So you can crop the image to any size or shape of your choice. Now we have clone. Clone is like you want to make a duplicate of it of your image. Uh-huh. Then don't we don't have so much to say about this. Yeah, just made a mistake somewhere. So pardon me. So we are going to take insert this particular image. Okay. So we are going to have AI replace. We did mention about AI replace. You have to replace. You have sketch, but we don't have to kind of elaborate that much on this particular aspect. But I can we just take on enhance. Okay. Now I can be able to enhance all this, right? We are going to have this screw. How do you move towards this and this? So that you're trying to enhance to see now what you want, right? Yes, the type of color of the image that you want. You're trying to beautify it, make it to be much more apparent, right, to the eye, like just like this. So you kind of flip it to left to right, yes, to have a very good appearance of it. Yes, I think at this level it is okay. Then take a tick and just like that. So I take a tick. It's already it's going in this crop icon. Yes, and now we have curves. Okay, now curves is almost like in terms of enlightenment. like it's almost the same thing. Yes, you can use curve to really bring out the clarity of your image to kind of adjust and make sure that you can be able to have your desired image just like this. Yes, so I think here is perfectly good. Yes, we won't take that much on this. Then we have effects. Okay, so we have effects, right? The next thing that we have effects. Okay, so we have effects. So these are different effects of your image. So just click on it to have different effects. We are not going to do most of this. So you're going to explore that yourself and get a reciprocal of what you really want. We have retouch, and we have retouch. Maybe you want to touch the face. Yes, you touch the face. Now just like this, then right. You want your face to be much more clearer and more, just like that. So that doing that, you just take a tick of that, and so on. File. So you can take a file. Okay. But left with that, we are going to move to our next app, so you can be able to explore more and more of that particular icon. And now the next app that we are going to use, it is known as Pixel app. This is the app that we're going to really explore. We're going to do most of our designs here. So click on our Pixel app. Yes, on this Pixel app, we're going to be really rapid, okay? Because in this app, you're going to be learning more and more. So you click on the Pixel app. So this is what we're going. So yeah, so this is what we're going to have, okay? So we're going to have my project. But if you haven't worked on anything like your project, you're not going to have this. So now how can you be able to go about your project? Now you as a new beginner, so you're going to click on this icon, right? But before that, let's just move on. So we're going to have the A icon. Then you click on this A text. Now this way you have your various text, right? Yeah, this way you have your various text. Now let's take your hot here. On the top right hand, we have the plus sign. We have the save. You can save your design as project or as image. We have share. We have cut. The various motivations that you can be able to give. That is if you really want a motivational quote and all the rest. So you can apply that into your text and just like that. So you can okay, yes, we and so on. So now we can have redo here to change what you have done and so on, just like that. Like to go back, we have the search icon, we have the create shapes, we have maybe you have to lock your image, you lock it, just click on this lock, want to unlock it, and just like that. So now we go down, we have the A icon. When you click on the A icon, we have the text. You can able to edit your text and so on. So we're going to put graphics, okay? We're going to put graphics. Graphics. Now we have the T plus and we have the caps. So you can click on the caps to change that and take okay. So we're going to bring this. Now on the A icon, we're going to have multiple things. Okay. Now we have delete, we have copy. You can able to copy your text right just like that. Now copy your text. Now the next thing is that you can send it to your back or you can use position. Now this is a level of your position. Okay. Yes. So we're going to position all of these. You can increase the speed of your position. So this guy you can use your position to position this your text to any place of your choice. So we take on delete this. So the next thing is that we have relative position this middle. One put at the center just like that. Then the next is at the level of your size. You can increase the size to any yes length of your choice. and so on. Okay. Now the next thing is that we have padding. That's padding, right? Like how you pad to your left or you pad to your right, just like that. So it's because when you pad too much, it cuts off your letters. Okay. So be careful on the way you do your padding. Then the next thing is known as color. You can give any color of your choice to your text. Just give any color of your choice to your text and so on. Yes. So after doing that, we have the texture. You can able to import texture. Texture is being gotten from your gallery. Okay. So you can import an image. Then just do that. So anyhow, we are going to see how we can able to give effects to the various images as we go alongside. So we have the opacity. So this when you reduce the opacity, the the visibility of your text kind of drops when you do that. So that's how you can do that. We have rotate. You can able to rotate. We have the mask. Okay, you're going to know and study more about the masking effect as we go alongside. Now we have font. Okay, yes, we have font. We have font. Yes, on Pixel Lab, we're going to have all these particular type of fonts, right? When you download it, you're going to have different type of fonts, right? So when I click on it, your font is going to change, your text is going to change, and so on. So let's just take my this, right? So discover, then we take OK. Now discover that the font, right? The text has actually changed because we have used a different type of font. So now in our next class, we're going to look at how you can be able to generate font. Yes, I haven't shown you on how you can able to generate different type of fonts that you want to really use in your designs. So after font we have style. Maybe you want it to be bold. You just click on bold. You want it to be in terms of italic kind of script. You want it to be online and so on. And you want to cancel out everything. You can do that. So the next thing is that we have curve. Okay, we have curve. You can curve it inward or you can curve it outward, just like this and so on. Okay, so after doing this, now the next thing is background. You can give a background to your text and so on, just like that. And then enter that level background. We have the alignment, whether you align it to the left or the right. Now since we have just one text, we can do alignment. So this is what we're going to do here. So we're going to take edit. Okay, we're going to take edit. You can take a copy of this. You can paste. Yes, we just allow something like this. We have the size. We do the size to this. Okay, so now we're actually going to go to rotate. Okay, so rotate has to do with this particular place, but we are interested on curve. Okay, so we're going to take the curve to 0. Just take the curve to 0. Then we're going to have alignment. Either you align to the left by one, just like that. So you can align all to the left. So if I click on left alignment or middle alignment, so this middle alignment, right, just like that. And we have stroke. You can enable the stroke of your text. We have your shadow effects. Yes. So you can reduce the opacity of your shadow effect so that it shouldn't be too bright or too dark. Then we have the appearance and all the rest. So you're going to explore more of these as we go alongside. We have the polygon icon. In the polygon icon, you can be able to, yes, you're going to get rid of this. So at the level of your polygon icon, you can take, you have import. Now you can able to import your images, right, or your various text into your designs, but we are not going to do any importations here. Yes, as time will go, you're going to see how importations will actually do, right? Yeah. But anyway, you should be wise that we should just do an importation just for the sake of the tutorial. Mm. So you can go to your gallery, you import what you have to import into your pixel lab. Yes, for instance, I can just import this. Mm-hmm. Just import this, right? And you work on this. Now, the next thing is you have the crop, you have delete. This was being inserted on the other aspect. You can have copy, send to back, and all the rest. We have position, we have size, and more. The next is at the level of your color. You can get a color of that. Now we click on the empty background here. You're going to have what is known as draw. You can draw something. We have shapes. Okay. Now the level of shapes, we have different type of shapes. Right. When you click on this triangle and all the rest. So when you click on it, any type of shape that you intend to use for your design, you can increase the size of this. Mention what? Yeah. So after doing this, we can decide to send this to the back. Okay. You can decide to send this to the back and give it a color and so on. Not this, not this. Just give it a color. Okay. Now at the level of color, we can be able to click on this additional sign. We have the color pick. Yes, as earlier been pointed in our last class, due to select any color of your choice. Now we take a tick of this. So we're going to have a tick of this and we're going to explore more and more. Yes, at the level of your color pick, with your color again, we have down part known as gradient. Now at the level of your gradient, we have these kind of positions. We have this. We have color indicator down, use and color pick. That's a bucket. You can be able to pick your various color. So you can scroll this. Now this one down here is known as transparency. The one the image to be transparent. Yes, I think we did this for more color theory. Yes, so we don't have to really elaborate here that much. So we just allow this. We increase back the transparency to maximum, and we take a tick of this. Now on this bucket, just like this, I'm able to brighten this a little bit, and just like this. So at the end, we can take a tick of this, and so on. Then now we have what is known as the bezier too. The bezier. In our next lesson, we're going to learn more about the bezier, what the bezier is all about, and how you can be able to use this. Then we have the background. You can be able to give your background any color of your choice, and so on, just like this, just like that. The background that you really intend to use for your design. Um, so with this, without stunning, um, we have the last one, which is known as brightness. We have the vibrance of the color, just like that, and so on and so forth. So with that, the last thing is that we can able to save our designs. Okay. But then now, before we leave from this particular place, another website that I will also tell us to actually take into consideration or to work on is known as the Canva. Okay. So you're going to get Canva. So you're going to download Canva. Canva is also a very good app. I want to be downloading that so you can able to navigate it as well, use it for your also your designs as well as we proceed or as we proceed with our design. So after doing this, so you're going to save this either as the project. Okay, you can give it a name of your choice, right? Or just save anything. So and you can save it as your image as one, you can save as PNG, and you can save as Ultra. Okay, to maintain the clearance or the appearance of it. So once more, stay tuned to BT Graphic Design and make sure that you implement every lesson that we undertake. So with that, stay tuned for our next tutorial.